Are there spaces where you would see that driver-only operation is still practical, though?
We will not accept driver-only operation in any company without fight. We'll never sign up to accepting DOO. It will never happen while I'm the General Secretary. It will never happen as long as the R&T exists. So it's not very clever in a negotiation, in my opinion, and it is the DFT that have insisted on this, not the executives that are coming in to see you. They'll have to do what they're told because that's what the contract says. The contracts that these train operators have with the DFT says, one, that the Secretary of State is entirely responsible for their industrial mandate, their negotiating mandate. Two, he has to approve a dispute handling programme. And three, they will make no communication with the trade unions without his prior approval, including writing a business as usual letter. So if I write to any train operating company, they have to inform the DFT within 3 working days with what the contents of that letter. And that includes phone calls and discussions as well, according to the contract. So nothing happens in this industry without the Secretary of State and the 50 people in the DFT today that are working on this dispute and what they call workforce reforms. 50 people working full-time besides the politicians right now. So they insisted right at the end, and if the executives involved in this industry told you the truth, they will tell you that they knew before they put that on the table it would be rejected. And Mr. Whelan will speak on his behalf because there's 2 sets of people on these trains. So it's just not very bright to do that. Why would you, if you're seeking a solution to a serious industrial dispute that's high profile, would you wait until a Sunday afternoon at 4 o'clock to put 9 clauses into a document which weren't in the previous version? It's daft. And to me, it's sabotage. And they wanted these strikes to go ahead. They knew that going forward with the imposition of change in Network Rail and DOO would provoke a reaction. They got the reaction. They let the strikes go ahead over Christmas. They didn't lift a telephone or lift a finger to get them off. They brought forward stage-managed releases in the last week about minimum service levels, about disruption and all the rest of it, about me and various other people in the industry, all primed through certain press outlets. And the whole thing has been completely stage-managed leading up to one of these sessions with the trade unions, as far as I can see. So it's a deliberate torpedoing of the talks which could have developed. That's why DOO was in there, not because it would have helped resolve the dispute.
You're saying there's absolutely no way that any train will run with DOO?
We will never accept that we introduce the removal of more guards from trains. No, we won't accept that. And we won't continue with any talks that has that as a prerequisite.